penalties in the red zone.
All right, we're back. Second half action of Denver Broncos and the Raiders in Monday Night Football doubleheader, man. Here we go. Back at it. The kick is off. Denver is receiving here this time. As you all know, the guy missed a 64-yard field goal. This will start with a touch sack. So, all right, here we go. Second half. But yeah, so far, guys, I gotta say that Texans-Saints game so far has been the best game of the week. What'd you say, Dallas? After what we saw?
Yeah, maybe Chargers and Colts were as good, but that was a thriller.
And our game was good too.
Our game was a nail biter.
Yep, we won by 1 point.
The worst game of the week was Ravens.
Ravens, Dolphins, Philip Lindsay.
Titans, Browns was pretty ugly, and then that Sunday night slaughter.
Yep, that was Philip Lindsay on that first carry. So here we go. Let's see if Denver can finally get on the board since they're down 14-0 right now to the Raiders. Snap. Flacco back to throw and is caught by Cortland Sutton for the first down, and he's inside the 50, inside of Oakland territory, or soon to be Las Vegas territory. What's up, Eddie Taylor? What's up, Eddie? We're back at it. Tell a friend or so. Get some friends in. Let them know and come say what's up to all of us here. Sam Dog, the infamous 253, me and Dallas. All right. Cortland Sutton. Yep. Let's see what Flacco tries to go to next. Flacco hands off to Philip Lindsay, and Lindsay's break. About 9 yards on that carry. Yeah, it's the best run Lindsay's had tonight so far. Lindsay hasn't really been able to break a big run today. Yep. Flacco.
Can't keep his feet.
Yep, he lost yards on that one.
Lamarcus Joyner, the ex-Rams.
The ex-LA Rams.
The ex-Florida. They might have won the national championship with
Was Lamarcus Joyner on the Rams when they were in St. Louis?
I don't think so.
He stumbled. All right, 3rd and 3. Can the Raiders hold him to another punt for a 3-and-out? I mean, not 3-and-out. I mean, just hold him to another punt. Here we go. Getting ready to blitz. 5, 4 seconds on the play clock. Flacco snaps. And here comes pressure, and Noah Fant converts it for the first down. Noah Fant for the first down. This could
much needed 3rd down.
Definitely. This could possibly end in a touchdown for the Broncos finally getting on the board. Come on, Vontaze Burfict.
The Bengals should have got rid of Vontaze Burfict after that meltdown in the Walker game 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's when they should have got rid of him. Marvin Lewis actually had a chance to win a first-round playoff game. Get that playoff route off their back. They haven't won a damn playoff game since 1990.
Royce Freeman on a gain of 4 or 3, maybe? How many do you think? Oh, Freeman got 4 on the play. Remember when Royce Freeman played in Oregon? Remember Freeman was at Oregon?
Yeah.
Anyone remember Royce Freeman at Oregon? Noah Fant, 20th overall pick in 2019 NFL draft out of Iowa. Did they go to him in the end zone here? Hand off to Freeman for about a gain of. What it was? They said it was 3rd instead of 2nd and 6, so more like a gain of 5 on that one. They're like 3rd down and 1 right here coming up. Can the Broncos finally cash in and get a score? They're down at about the 13-yard line right now. Look for a run to Philip Lindsay right here. Trying to get the first down, 31. Yep, pitch to Lindsay, and Lindsay's got the first down. Lindsay's got the first down at about the 6-yard line. Be a touchdown drive.
I'd like to see a thriller to end week 1. I'd like to see 2 thrillers to open the Monday night slate.
Texas game so far takes the cake. Uh-oh. Yep, quick throw to Royce Freeman, and Freeman gets about 1 yard. They're at the Oakland 5-yard line, or unless they mark them at the line of scrimmage. This is Denver's best drive of the game so far. Time to capitalize. There's more of the baseball field. Here we go, 2nd and goal. Ball at the 6. 5.5-yard line. And Flacco snaps. Flacco rolling out, throws it, pass batted up and incomplete. Morrow again. Morrow's having a good game so far for the Raiders. But then again, so is Cleveland Farrell. I wonder if Samoan Raiders live for this game right now. I'm not trying to see Samoan Raiders live right now. Doesn't look like Samoan Raiders live right now. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Does Lynch still play for the Raiders?
No, Lynch retired.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Flacco. Snap. Flacco is sacked. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Oh, they blew the whistle. Oh, Flacco fumbled the ball. It could be a turnover. Is it a holding on the offense? Even if they, if it's on Denver, they can decline the penalty for the fumble and take the ball at the spot where they recovered the fumble. Since they were, she's a player blown dead. Like someone's down. What's the penalty? What's the penalty? Are they going to take it? They can decline it.
Going to get a hold on the Raiders, and John Gruden wants to see. I want to challenge it.
You want to challenge the fumble? That would be the time to challenge it. Make sure Denver doesn't come away with any points. Yeah, but he's going to challenge. He's going to check. Throw the flag, Gruden. I want to see if he fumbled the ball. Flacco was sacked. Oh, look at the ball. I think let's see. Hold up. Did he fumble it? Oh, they missed the face.
They missed. How do you miss that?
Yeah. Nope, he was down. He was down.
How do you miss the face mask?
Yeah, how do you miss that?
They get the hold, but they.
I guess he was down.
That was the. That'd be 1st and goal.
How do they miss a face?
You wonder why NFL officials.
Broncos fans are gonna have got to be pissed about that, man.
That was so obvious.
If the Broncos fans are seeing that, they got to be pissed about that. I know a couple of Broncos fans too. I think Courtney Hammer's got to be pissed about that. Curtis Everett's got to be pissed about that.
Curtis Everett, I remember my brother. He was a year before us.
He's one of my.
No, he was a year after us.
He's a good friend of mine. He works down at Flanagan's, which is a bar in downtown Chihuahua.
My brother, he's in band. Curtis Everett.
Yeah.
He's a Bronco fan?
Yeah,
Drake Watson.
Drake Watson. Yep, Drake Watson. I remember that.
Big Bronco fan. Oh, Amber McLaughlin, right? Wasn't she a Bronco fan?
Yeah. Yep. What did I have fun when we blew them out in that Super Bowl? We had a lot of fun when we blew them out in that Super Bowl.
Drake Watson fans.
I don't know. I didn't even see. I know one of my old people I used to bowl my junior league with, AJ Brock. It was a Denver
Remember that
Broncos
year they
fan.
started off 6-0 with Kyle Orton, and then they finished 2-8.
What year was that again?
09.
2009.
They were on like NFL Network's biggest collapse.
And Kyle Orton was one of the worst quarterbacks in that list. Remember, Kyle Orton was one of the worst quarterbacks to ever beat Tom Brady.
They beat New England in Denver.
They did.
Tom Brady can't win in Denver because he also lost the 05 divisional round. And of course, the 2013 AFC Championship and then the 2015 AFC Championship, where they had to go for two because Gostowski missed an extra point earlier in the game.
DK Metcalf had a weird mouth guard during that game. I don't know why he decided to go with that. Hopefully, he changed that to the next game,
After the review, moving on the field stands was called.
Yep.
Damn face match, though.
That penalty. Therefore, it's fourth down.
Yep.
Denver.
Should be first and goal.
Yeah.
That could be a game.
That's a game-changing penalty. Yeah, but Flacco was down.
25-year veteran on-field supervisor in the NFL. Jim, talk to me.
I thought they ruled forward progress, but it was not a clear and obvious fumble. So
They're taking the points. So
But you had a lot of fun rubbing it in to the people from high school.
I didn't really rub it in. I was just having. Well, when I brought the Super Slaughter shirt, yeah, but then again,
What was it? Super Slaughter?
yeah, that one white shirt I got the stuff on, the Bronco shirt, the 14 Bronco.
I kind of wish that game had been closer.
Yeah.
I mean, a blowout was fun, but it got to a certain point where we knew Denver.
What the? Wait, the ball was coming loose on that.
That's a 3-point ruling right there.
Wow. Okay, that was a fumble. Holy crap. Where's the elbow at?
Looking from that.
Yeah,
The elbow's still down.
Elbow's still down. Never mind.
I think the Raiders defense
That was my
is
seen
scored
something
here
on that.
in this game so far outside of Derek Carr. They have gotten
Joe
down
Flacco
the red
isn't
zone
faring out
three
any better
times.
for quarterback right now in this game.
Broncos out of the
But they got points this time, so now Denver's on the board, so now the score's 14-3 Raiders. Future Las Vegas Raiders leading the Denver Broncos 14-3. And here's the kick. Touchback, here we go. Raiders will get the ball at the 25-yard line. Yeah, I don't get why the Raiders ever took a shot on Antonio Brown to fall to the hands. I feel like Antonio Brown staged it just to try to get.
That's what they were talking about.
To try to get the Tom Brady. So that way, he never want. I don't think he ever wanted Derek Carr. He wanted Tom Brady from the start. Snap, Carr, hands up to Jacobs, and that's about no gain. Shelby Harris with the tackle. Shelby Harris, remember what he was famous for last year? He intercepted in the red zone on Ben Roethlisberger.
Shelby Harris kind of started Pittsburgh's second half collapse.
Yep. Never forget that. That second half collapse. All right, Derek, what you about to do with the rocks, Carr? What you about to do with the rock? 8:45 left.
You're right. This could be Tomlin's first sub 500 season.
Yep. Carr back to throw. Throws it, and about a gain of 7 about to Waller. So about 33.
It'll be back-to-back years of left playoffs.
How do you think Carr started out? So is Jalen Richard in the backfield now, or is that a? Do the Raiders still have Jalen Richard?
AB was only out of a job for like 5 hours.
Yeah. He celebrated getting released by the Raiders.
I saw that video.
Snap. Jalen Richard. Jalen Richard, yep. I want to see it.
Close to the line. That was a great play from Terrence.
Bring the measurement up.
Down, number 95. He's just reading and falls off and gets Richard off.
Do you
the
take a
ground.
chance on 4th and inches?
Looks like John Gruden's got a decision to make here. Looks like he wants to go for it, but he knows up 14-3 with the way his defense.
I would go for it. The running game is pounding it with
situation here.
Josh Jacobs and they're punting.
Smart.
Yeah. Only 4th and
3.5
inches.
for the Raiders.
For a fake. Watch for a fake. Yeah, and
Michigan did that when they were down 7-0. Turned out to they probably won the game because of that. And then they ended up scoring like tying the game at 7. They should have lost that game.
in that game, who were they playing in that?
Army.
Oh.
There were some good games on Saturday.
That was one with double overtime, right?
I've never had plants like these before.
That's the one with
BYU and Tennessee. Double overtime.
college football doesn't settle on a tie.
That's why I like it. I like their overtime a lot better. And you know why there's more ties now? They shortened the overtime by 5 minutes.
Exactly.
When it was 15 minutes, there was what 3 ties in 2 seasons?
Yeah.
I can't believe the Vikings and Packers have tied twice at Lambeau. Last year in week 2, because Carlson missed 2 field goals and then Crosby missed a field goal. And then they tied in 2013 when the Packers were 8-7-1. And they lost. I think it was the year they lost the San Francisco Wildcard game.
Buccaneers play the Panthers on Thursday Night Football. This could be the first of the Gerald McCoy revenge series.
Is he on Carolina now?
Yep, Gerald McCoy's on Carolina.
Speed,
Let's see what.
agility,
All right.
and toughness dominate the competition on the field.
Thursday Night Football. It's that first. Looks like that first one is in Carolina.
We'll probably take Carolina after the way Winston looked. Yeah, the San Francisco didn't really impress me that much.
Tampa should get in quarterback. Could they get Tua? Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence.
Anyone you want to name? They spent a lot of.
Trevor Lawrence probably
They
stayed
spent-
senior year.
Imagine how many national titles. Imagine you think they could win 2. They could probably win 4 in a row if he stays for 4 years. I know they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose quite a bit of talent though.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence should at least try to go get his degree and at least,
Try to get a Heisman.
Yeah, he could do that possibly his senior year if he stays all those years.
For real? Yeah. Now that's street smart.
What year was Winston drafted? The same year as Mariota?
Yep.
Arco optimizes
1 and
your
2?
fuel economy.
Yep, 1 and 2.
What was Mariota 1?
Mario was 2. Winston was 1.
2014. So that means the Buccaneers had the worst record. The year we barely beat them. Super Bowl. So that means
Go
they.
Lindsay. Lindsay with the run. How about Josh Hawk Game Thorns? I'm sorry, but Raiders fans is 0. Y'all said Raiders fans is class 0. Y'all were fan base ever, plus y'all have kids there and chanting that stuff. Wow.
What are we doing?
Chanting, they're saying FAB. Well, they have every right to say FAB from the way AB. I think they have every right to the way AB, what AB did to the Raiders. So definitely, I give them the right for chanting.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. They were burning those AB jerseys down in the parking lot before tonight's game. So I don't blame them.
The Steelers got rid of that drama. I know Bill Belichick's not going to put up with it. I'm surprised the Cowboys didn't take a chance at him because Cowboys do those kind of moves. Like when they signed Greg Hardy after the whole domestic violence stuff.
Typical Jerry Jones move.
I hope the Cowboys don't make the playoffs just so they get finally fired Jason Garrett. I don't know why they've kept him so long. He's an average coach. I'm not going to say he's terrible. Average.
Michael just used the timeout. Michael just used the timeout because of the play clock.
He's got the 2 wild card playoff wins and then the 2 divisional heartbreakers. To Aaron Rodgers.
And then, of course, they got blown out by Los Angeles.
So 2-3.
Yep.
Take a timeout there.
That was what, 30-22.
Mm-hmm.
6.5 to play.
That's not, yeah.
Chris, you are uniquely qualified.
It looked like it was about that because I think one of the touchdowns in that game.
Well, it was a great
Rams
opportunity.
Cowboys
It was a
playoff
great
game.
play call, very innovative. Everybody wonders why they get him at 3:30 in the morning. Like, what are you doing at 3:45 in the morning? Well, he's making these tip sheets. I got pulled out.
Yep, it was 30-22. You were
He
right.
writes these things down by
It was in the
hand.
Coliseum
He gives you some quarterbacks.
before they screwed the Raiders out of the Saints out of Super Bowl appearance.
You mean before the refs screwed this, and before the Saints took away were they up 13-0 at half?
So, first down, Philip Lindsay.
Yeah, but also before the Saints choked a 13-0 lead.
Let's see if Denver can make this
They have to continue to try and do
Right now, they're down 14.
That's why I think they're my pick to come out of the NFC because they're so fueled. I mean, who knows how many more chances Breeze is gonna have?
Might be his last chance to try and get another Super Bowl.
I'd like to see him get another ring, especially if it was against Tom Brady.
Yep. Get a 5 on the run.
I don't know. I would really like to see what we should have saw last year, Breeze Mahomes.
That would have been the
If
best Super Bowl last year.
If it was Breeze Mahomes this year, that would be like first 1 to 40, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a thriller of a Super Bowl.
Yep, Mahomes, Breeze definitely would have been the best Super Bowl.
Can Kansas City finally get past New England?
That is the question I have yet to
Can Andy Reid finally win the damn big one?
He'll always be known for losing that one in 2004.
Choking the 18-point halftime lead against Tennessee in the wild card game and losing to Marcus Mariota.
Mariota's touchdown pass to himself.
And then last year, the heartbreak in overtime.
What's up, Devin Marcel? What's up, buddy?
Oh, also losing it.
Royce Freeman.
Also losing in 2016 on 6 field goals by Pittsburgh.
Freeman just got popped right there.
Sorry for all your.
Oh, penalty. They're going to call it.
Sorry for all the Chiefs fans out there for all the heartbreak I'm bringing up. I'm just saying he's been bad in the big time games.
I'll tell you the worst. I think there's one playoff loss that Chiefs fans don't.
Oh, the 28-point comeback
by Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
That was Andrew Luck's greatest. I think that for Andrew Luck games, that was probably the number one Andrew Luck game of his career. You know,
And then probably also beating Denver in Denver.
Yeah, the top two greatest Andrew Luck
Beating
games.
his predecessor or whatever.
Beating Peyton Manning in the 2014 playoffs. And then, of course, number one will be that. Number one greatest Andrew Luck game is the comeback against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Sorry for any Chiefs fans bringing it up again. There's been a lot of heartbreaks.
What other heartbreak was there? Wasn't one of their heartbreaks actually against Peyton Manning and the Colts?
Was it 06 wild card where they think they got throttled? One of those years, maybe 03.
Yeah. Twice, man. I think twice.
Yeah, how did they miss that face mask? Are they blind?
Yeah. I mean, just like the refs were blind last week when we were playing. I mean, yesterday we were playing the Bengals. How many holding calls would you say the refs missed when they were holding Clowney?
I didn't really notice it that much.
Some people were mentioning that the refs were missing holding calls on the Cincinnati Bengals offense. But you know something though? What if John Ross goes off again next week?
Le'Veon Bell wasn't the reason why the Jets lost yesterday, though.
No.
Maybe it's the same old Jets. They brought out a couple of key acquisitions, new coach, new GM. I was listening to the guys over in New York, Evan Roberts and Joe Beningo. He's like, I've gone through like 30 years of this, more than that.
30 years. Wasn't there like a rant he was having in the office when that happened?
When what? I
don't know. When they fired the general manager. Didn't they fire McCagnon?
After they gave him a cut. Or wasn't he pissed about the Adam Gase hiring?
Yeah. Maybe it was the Adam Gase hiring, and then now they got Joe Douglas. Got to build a couple Super Bowl teams, man. some other teams.
The Jets have been a mess since they had Rex Ryan. They haven't been good since they had Rex Ryan.
Rex Ryan was the coach during the playoffs.
How about that? You could say that Rex Ryan had a revenge game when they knocked the Jets out of playoff contention on the final game of the 2015 season in Buffalo. How about that?
Yeah, when Rex Ryan was coach of the Bills. Packers fans were mad that they choked to us in the NFC Championship game. Oh, yeah, big time. I was there. Kirk's touchdown. Catch extended to 49 was in my end zone. And then, of course, I was in Arizona for the Super Bowl where Dale Bell called that call, which I'm going to my grave for. Yeah, but that NFC Championship comeback was. Oh, crap, someone's hurt.
Garrett Conley is the injured player for the Raiders.
Yep.
I'm just glad Daryl
Conley.
Bevell is Detroit's problem now.
Hell yeah.
Actually hit by his own teammate.
Yeah, prayer. Hope that guy's all right. He's on. They got a stretcher.
I think there is a reason why nobody took a chance on him to be a head coach.
Darian Conley. Oh.
Lowering his helmet.
Oh God! I hope that guy's all right, man. They got a stretcher out for that guy. I just hope he's okay. Never want to wish anything like that on any opponent, you know. Dang. Hope 21's all right, man. Come on, get him off the field, get him to a hospital, make sure you get him good. Damn.
He's tough playing defensive end.
That's why they're getting so tough
nowadays. In that situation, you
know it's a dangerous game, and that's why careers get shortened, you know.
That plays with tremendous leverage.
Get him on that stretcher. Hope prayers that young man is all right, man.
Figure out how to hit these guys when they're that low to the ground while keeping your head out of it, and you're still playing with good leverage. I understand how the league is trying to keep the head out of the game.
Man, that was sad.
That ended his career.
Yeah, but
this is why the league is making it emphasis.
This is the doctors to save his life. I remember when I saw Ricardo Lockett again at Trefont's Bonaventure in that year, and he had the neck brace on. I just gave him a hug, man. You know, just praying for that he is doing all right. You know,
That was a vicious hit.
yeah. Even the guy Heath made that hit. And he even went to half the game. That was the game when we won that by 1 point. But yeah, freaking Heath went to actually go see Ricardo Lockett in the hospital after the game to see if he was okay. Ricardo Lockett mentioned in an interview that Heath went to go see him in the hospital, which is very classy to have him to do. And even I remember Kristen Michael was on the Cowboys, just kind of checking to be sure he was all right.
Tell them we need this merger. And they have
Hey, what up, Brandon Rogers?
It's happening.
Just okay is not.
Seahawks had to be nervous.
Especially when it comes to your
It was a tough game. I wouldn't say nervous, though, but we were just in for a tough battle because, you know, the first-year head coach, Zach Taylor, like Coach Carroll mentioned, didn't know how they were going to come out. But I think it's safe to say that nobody's going to be sleeping on Cincinnati after that battle. What'd you say? No. So who knows? Maybe John Ross might go off. Yep. But the defense did step up late, and Rasheem Green with his USC muscle forced the game-winning strip. every time, Rasheem Green, he loves doing that, man. He loves when I say show me that USC muscle because he played you all know the story. Rasheem Green drafted out of USC. Pete Carroll loves drafting USC players, you know. I don't think he drafted one this year, though. He did not draft anyone from USC this year.
Sampa, do us a favor and try this time.
Finally stayed getting pressure on Dalton, though. Oh, yeah, he did. There should have been some holding calls on the Bengals offense. Okay, good. They're getting him off the field. It's on a stretcher, so pray. Conley's giving a thumbs up, but pray for his recovery, guys. Got to pray for that guy's recovery. You never want to see anybody get taken off the field on a stretcher. Yeah.
You just hope that they're taking every precaution here. Anytime you're doing any head or neck injury, they're going to
get that man to a hospital. Make sure you get him good. You know.
Football player. He's had a great camp. The Raiders have been excited about him in his third year.
Oh,
An accident, as you said, Lewis.
That was
if the shoe goes
accidental.
down,
Man,
that's
I
always
hate
a
that.
You could protect, you could put
Yeah,
rules in,
God, I
you
hope
can't account for this time you play. This is part of the game.
I hope he's all right, man. I hope, man.
He's a player, as you said,
Wow.
he really liked
He gave a thumbs up that he was on, so at least his arms were moving. So that's positive was his arms were moving. Sorry, guys, just that's a serious injury going on right now. Come on.
Raiders were already young at the cornerback spot, and they get him in younger with a rookie at Clemson.
Sorry, guys. I know it's kind of quiet, but we want to be sure this guy's okay. Come on, let's get the car moving, get him to the
The
hospital.
Broncos offense here being as sensitive as you are, Grease.
No, you
All
don't
right,
go
they're
right
moving,
after the
they're
rookie.
moving.
You have an opportunity, right? You'll trade off Wall's a good player, but he is a rookie. So.
All the fans are chanting Conley.
If the Broncos score here, touchdown, we got a ball game.
Yeah, if the Broncos do score a touchdown, we got a ball game.
In this game.
I hope it's a good ball game. I know you picked Denver. I picked Oakland in this one. I picked the Raiders in this one. You picked the Broncos. So who's going to get that pick right? Is it going to be you or is it going to be me?
We'll find out.
We'll find out in this near the end of this half. Right now, the Broncos have one of their best chances to put it in the end zone. So far, they've held the field goal.
A field goal.
A field goal, yeah. But they have to end up settling for another field goal, then it's going to be a freaking 8-point game. They can still come back and win this game, though. Okay, let's get back to the ball game.
God, they are inside the 20.
Yep.
Because of the personal foul penalty.
Yeah. Here we go. Flacco. Flacco snap. Hands to Philip Lindsay. Lindsay's running for about how much did he gain on that? About 5?
We had 5 on the play.
I said it before the broadcasters.
It's difficult to see behind that big offensive line.
They're beating Lindsay.
Defensive lineman can't get to it.
Let's see if they feed Lindsay again here. Second down. Did they feed Lindsay again? Yep. Lindsay, and he lost 2 or 1. Joseph. Carl Joseph with a stop.
Both teams have used the timeout already.
Any of you guys on this stream got Carl Joseph in fantasy, even though I don't play fantasy. For those of you fantasy players. All right, Flacco, you're going to throw a pass here and try to go to Cortland Sutton or Noah Fant for the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, Flacco, let's see if you can put them in. 3rd and 5. 3rd down and 5. You still get a first down. Snap. Pass. Oh, he dropped it.
Sean Hamilton.
Hamilton dropped it. Oh, man. Now they got to settle for another field goal. About to be an 8-point. This is about to be an 8-point game. Raiders that's a win for the Raider defense so far. Wow. Right in his hands. He took his eyes off the ball. Freaking took his eyes off the ball. That might come back to bite the Broncos. Kick is up, and the kick is good. We got a 14-6 ball game. We got an 8-point ball game. Raiders can lead it 14-6 over the Denver Broncos in the
That
Coliseum.
reminds me of the Oregon Auburn game when they dropped the touchdown and then they missed the field goal. Turned out to be huge in that game.
Ooh, so now Raiders going to get the ball. Raiders need to capitalize on their possession.
But they took their frustrations out on Nevada this past Saturday by putting at 77.
Slowly, the Denver Broncos are trying to claw back. They can get a touchdown and try to tie the game with a 2-point conversion. That's if they're able to stop. And Derek Carr has to throw a pick 6 on this next possession, you know? What do you think?
That could have been a 4-point swing right there.
Could have, man. Could have, would have, should have, but the guy missed an opportunity. He dropped it. All right. Here comes the kickoff. 3:42 left in the 3rd quarter. We still got 1 more quarter to play. McManus is getting ready to kick. And here we go. And that's going to be a touchback, so Raiders get it at the 25. Derek Carr, how are you going to answer this? Because you haven't done anything since the first quarter. Bo Jackson against Seattle, the big run in the Kingdom. Bo Jackson's in the tunnel. Oh, man. That was on the red.
He banged through Bosworth.
Banged through the Boz. Boz was one of our other. Boz was on the top 10 NFL plus.
This was like of all time. He has only had like a 3-year career.
Yeah, and then freaking number one bus obviously was Ryan Leaf. Derek Carr.
Oh, that guy from the Packers is on there.
Which one?
The nickname, the Incredible Bulk. What was his name?
Oh! Tyrell Williams. They're going for Tyrell. No flag for PI. No flag for PI. They're trying. Carr's trying to go. Carr needs to be throwing to Tyrell Williams more, man. Tyrell's got speed, man. Look at that. You got two defenders right there. He threw the double coverage. Oh.
Tim Couch is
Oh. Could that
the old Brown.
I don't think that. Could that have been pass interference? Not enough to be pass interference. All right, Carr. You gotta try.
Tony Mandrich. He was on the list.
Tony Mandrich. Is that
Yeah, one of the biggest busts.
Carr throws, dumps it off to. Ooh,
I say Jamarcus Russell has to be on that list. I don't know if he was on the list.
I don't know if Mark.
Jamarcus Russell was like the biggest draft bust by Al Davis.
Biggest draft. What about who else? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what the Raiders can do here. They got it probably 32 right now. Yeah, you think Jamarcus Russell truly was the biggest? I think Russell was the biggest bust.
Who?
Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
Carr. Right. Snap. And first down, Josh Jacobs. How many rushing yards does Josh Jacobs have so far? He broke 100 tonight. Josh Jacobs is good. He has one of the 2 touchdowns in this game. Tyrell Williams had the first one. I remember Josh Jacobs scored the second one. Remember he jumped up in the air and his teammates kept him up in the air, along with the defense, and then he just reached the ball over to break the plane for the touchdown. All right, Derek Carr, 1st and 10. Snap. Drops back. Throws. Oh! Good defensive play by Kareem Jackson, former Houston Texan, I think. I think Kareem Jackson used to play for the Texans. I think I did the video when the Texans acquired him. Yeah, former Houston Texan. All right. All right, Carr, what are you going to do now? Taylor Richard's in the backfield this time. Hands off to Richard. Richard gain of 5 at the 50-yard line. Maybe even past that. Darren Waller.
The Colts were so smart in not drafting Ryan Leaf in '98.
Yeah.
Imagine how much that would have set back their franchise.
Well, they knew they were going to pay. They got number 1. They knew they were going to pay.
Ryan Leaf. He's an analyst, I believe, now for ESPN.
Yeah. College football. Mark Sanchez is a college football analyst now, too. Mark the
Buzz. I can't believe he led him to back-to-back AFC title games.
Oh, incomplete. Raiders are going to punt again. Denver's going to have another chance at this.
There's been some UFC quarterbacks who have been bust. Matt Lyon. But yeah, I can't believe he got him to back-to-back AFC title games. I can't believe they beat New England in New England that year.
And they beat Peyton Manning
in the divisional round.
When they beat New England in the wild card?
Divisional.
Oh, was Peyton Manning in the wild card?
1 year. Well, Peyton Manning in the wild card.
Snap. Punt. Fair catch. And there's a flag. After this is the goal. It's down Denver. Denver's had long drives going, but Flacco can't capitalize quite yet.
During the kick. Look at blocking the back.
Ah,
Return team. Number 41.
blocks in the back, especially on special teams.
Yeah.
Kickoff teams. I hate when we get something big as a Yep, that was a legal block in the back. Let's see what happens here. Can Denver get another drive going? Here we go. Snap. Flacco. And Flacco will toss it to Noah Fant, and Fant will be inches short of the first down. Or are they going to give him the
Hamilton went to drop.
Hamilton had the drop, yep. Fant was just a yard short of the first down. There's no way Flacco's going to run now. Good job by Fant getting open right there. Let's see it. All right, here we go, Flacco. Lindsey's in the backfield, and that's obvious. And Lindsey got stuffed in the backfield and lost a couple yards. Damn, good stop by the Raider defense, man. I think that's how the third quarter's going to end right here. Who was that to hit him? Cleveland Farrell's been in the backfield most of this game, bro. Cleveland, hey, look, he's a Deadpool fan.
Wait, didn't EDP go to the Raider game where Nick Foles threw like 5 touchdowns?
7 touchdowns.
What year was that?
That was the year we won the Super Bowl. And did he drop it? He dropped it.
Wait, was he their
out?
Was he their starter, or did somebody get hurt that year? Was Vic still on the Eagles?
Vic got hurt.
That was the year that they won the division title with Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly's first year there.
3 and out. Ah, man, I can't believe the Raiders just went 3 and out right there, guys. Oh, man. They were second in inches, and they try to run Lindsey, and Lindsey gets stuck in the backfield for a loss of 2. And then they tried throwing it, and then after that, Cleveland converted. Now they're going to end up punting again. Another low-scoring game this season. The lowest scoring game so far at 10-3. 10-3 Chicago Green Bay game.
The Packers win the North. Nobody expects anything really out of them. We've had 2 losing seasons in a row. The last season we just did a disaster.
Yeah, LaFleur's the first year head coach, so he could possibly, who knows, he takes Green Bay for an NFC North title. Maybe he could be in the coach of the year.
Well, because we know they're dangerous if they get to the playoffs.
In order to.
Was that tied at? Oh, Mercedes Lewis. I remember when he was on the Jags.
We all remember Mercedes.
It was really important that our values.
He's put on Jags and what the NFC championship. He didn't join Green Bay till Jimmy Sandler was there. After 2017.
Attention, farm workers and groundskeepers. The weed killer Roundup continues.
And that was after
John Barker predicted the Packers. I'd never listen to that guy. He thinks the Jets and the Chiefs are a wild card. He thinks the Chargers are better.
Eagles murdered the Raiders in Oakland in 2013.
What was that score?
Let's see. I'm gonna Google that right now. I know Nick Foles for 7 touchdowns.
Who was starting for
The
Oakland?
funny thing was, if Nick Foles was able to stay healthy, I don't know if he'll be back by the time that the last ever game in Oakland will be played. The Jags are supposed to play the Raiders in the last ever game in the Oakland Coliseum.
This year?
This year. And I was thinking, what if Nick
What if he
Foles
has another like 6 or 7 touchdown game?
Yeah, I was saying, what if he does it again? But maybe that might have to be Minshew versus Carr, maybe. Punt. Oh, fourth quarter begins with the punt, and that punt is going to be spotted at the Denver 39. So the Raiders are going to have really good field position. So yeah, the score of that one from 2013. 49 to 20.
He threw for 406.
Yeah.
Terrell Pryor. The Carter.
Terrell Pryor.
Was he briefly on the Seahawks?
Yeah,
He was really good at it.
Relative.
He was really good at Ohio State.
He was for the Ohio State, but
Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Pryor had a 93-yard touchdown run, a long touchdown run by a quarterback at that time. All right. Derek Carr steps back.
Wait, so that means they were all passing.
Josh Jacobs. Yep. Wow. He's still on his feet. Oh, big play by Josh Jacobs right there. Josh Jacobs had a big ass run right there, man. Clock's ticking. You're a field goal might. Who knows?
Yeah.
Take a field goal might put it out of reach. We know the Raiders want a touchdown. Josh Jacobs is playing this game tonight, man. Ooh. Josh Jacobs breaking tackles. Used his hand to keep himself on his feet, and then, man, what a play by Josh
What was the last
Jacobs.
regular season game they played at the Coliseum?
It's probably back in
2010.
Yeah. It was during what was supposed to be rebuilding Beast Queen here.
I think that was
Josh Jacobs, and he slipped in the backfield, lost a yard or two.
The last time we played the Raiders at home. You said you missed that game.
Yeah, you know something? Yeah. I was in Pullman for that one too. I couldn't miss out on that, but I got to make up for missing that game by going to Super Bowl 49.
Was that Derek Carr's
Yeah, Richard Sherman intercepted.
Was it a blowout? No, it was
No, it was good because they were trying to come back, but we got the onside kick, and
I remember the weather was really bad.
yeah. Thank God we won that game too, though. Marshawn Lynch had that crazy touchdown run against them too. Derek Carr, snap. Tyrell Williams.
That's Tyrell Williams.
I remember. I think we played over like 06 on a Monday night. We set him out by 23
Raiders
Yeah,
in 2006.
they're going after Adams the whole game.
I don't remember. It's been a while, man. All right, Chris Harris.
He goes under Randy Moss on the Raiders.
I think so. Tyrell Williams, man. Average 36. Let's see if they take a shot at the end zone here. Raiders going to take a shot at the end zone.
Of course, probably one of your more memorable Monday night home games was the Monday night snow game against Green Bay.
Yeah. Carr stepping back. Throws. Catch by Tyrell Williams inside the 5-yard line.
Carr played in the only 2 snow games at so,
And then the Seahawks.
Holmgren's final wasn't that Holmgren's final game?
Holmgren's final game was
Final
against the Jets. And Brett Favre. And the Seahawks won both those snow games.
Wait, was that Jets game the final game? Was it 2008 season?
Final
Or was
home,
it the final home game?
final home game. I remember we won that game, though. Raiders going to score here. It's obviously Raiders going to score here. First time in a long time, John Gruden might start out 1-0. Step, handoff, and touchdown. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs is second. That's probably going to be the dagger. Probably will be. 20-6, pending the extra point, but Josh Jacobs bulldozes his way for the touchdown. Dang, man. It's looking like I freaking won that pick. So I got the 11. Man, but we barely got that.
That'd be 4 straight losses for the Denver.
Yeah.
Can't play all that. They don't play all that.
Who knows? Do you think they'll get revenge, though, depending on what Flacco's not doing too
Of
much.
course, one of the most memorable games at home for Monday night was when Favre threw 5 touchdowns.
On the
night his dad died.
Yeah, that's probably the most memorable game of them. True.
Was that the year they went to the Super Bowl? Was that 2002 or 2003?
I don't know. I think that was 2003, but I remember that was listed as the number 1 greatest Brett Favre game. Was that night? That game they played on the night that his dad
When do
died.
you think it should? Yeah, one of them. What about when he beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah,
In New Orleans.
I forgot what number that was on the top 10 Brett Favre games, but Reggie White had 3 sacks in that game.
Oh, was one of those games for Brett Favre, the Antonio Freeman catch
That he did what?
What? Is that on there?
Yeah. I
In
think
2000 against the Vikings.
Yeah, he did what? I gotta go to the real quick. Keep him consistent for a little bit. I gotta look at that.
Yeah, Eddie Taylor remembers the Packers Vikings tie.
You take me some faith and fall on your face. But you're good.
Yeah, 49-20. That was an absolute beatdown in 2013.
You'll keep it, breathe it, sleep it. The Goodyear blimp doesn't show up for just anybody. So don't be just anybody. Be that power in. Goodyear, more driven.
Apple Card is here. And here. It's a new kind of credit card. Created by Apple, not a bank. With a better way to track where you spend. Daily cash you get back every day. And a new level of privacy and security. Nice.
There's no way Joe Flacco pulls off this comeback, man. But I've seen what strange things have happened in this league before in the fourth quarter of games, especially the freaking Super Bowl 51, which Falcons fans hate looking back on. Back at that pass of the 1 yard line.
51 is they're always going to be haunted by it.
Yeah. Atlanta's not so much.
Go!
Atlanta is more haunted by that than when they lost to Denver, got blown out by Denver in '98.
Siakam! Taco Fall!
There's so many plays that are going to haunt you. That pass, the 32 strip or whatever, when they were up by 16.
Eddie Taylor says he works with 2 Falcons fans.
Trying to bring it up again.
Yeah, are they?
I wanted them to win Super Bowl 51. I really did.
Yeah, I think a lot of.
I really was when Robert Alford had that. When Robert Alford had that pick 6, I thought they were going to get. I thought it was going to be like Super Bowl 48.
Josh Jacobs, they just showed a story. Josh Jacobs has an incredible story.
I really thought after that pick 6 by Alford that it was looking like Super Bowl 48 when we slaughtered Denver.
I'll tell you what.
I would have really liked to see Brady get absolutely annihilated.
Josh Jacobs still has a good story. I mean, Jacobs was living in a car, and then when he got the scholarship for Bama, I mean, he fought hard. Josh Jacobs is one guy that I would say truly made it, especially for what he struggled with, and he freaking grinded and he made his way, and now look at him, he's playing for the Raiders. He truly made it. Guy was living in a car with his family. I'm happy for him, though. I am happy for him. It's real good that he made it. Now he's playing on Monday Night Football. And he has 2 touchdowns on Monday Night Football in his debut game, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, and not stopping the Patriots on those 2-point conversions.
Josh Jacobs is playing a good game. This might be his coming out party, wouldn't you say? Too bad Oakland's only going to get him for 1 year. Oh, that guy got held. Wide open to Sanders. Nope. Oh.
That was eerily reminiscent of the Mile High Miracle when he hit. Who was it? Jacoby Jones.
Yep.
And then Jacoby Jones had the kickoff return after the power outage. Right?
Isn't it funny that Jacoby Jones had the kickoff return before
the power outage?
Dude, isn't it funny now that Joe Flacco is playing for the team that he beat in that freaking divisional game with the Ravens?
Peyton Manning's first year with Denver.
Yeah. Now
in freezing cold weather.
And now Joe Flacco's playing for that very team he beat.
I think the weather was in the teens. Yeah, it's hilarious that he's playing for that team now.
Yeah, so far nothing going though.
And then he went into Foxborough and avenged the AFC title loss from the year before when Cundiff missed the game tie. Would have been the game tire.
And then he beat Colin Kaepernick in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 47.
And it's funny that he played with Crabtree. And Crabtree was on the controversial Jim Harbaugh wanted a holding or a defensive holding.
Flacco, pass, caught by Sanders, gain of 5.
Jacoby Jones had a big Super Bowl. Hey, Ray Lewis won his final game just like Michael Strahan went out a champ.
Yeah. We'll mention Jerome Bettis because
You'll never get over it.
Hell no, man. I know the Steelers paid off Bill Reed to screw us out of our Flacco stepped back. Flacco and
That's
sack.
why it hurts. I wanted Walter Jones to get it.
Cleveland Farrell has another sack.
That's why it hurts. I wanted Big Walt to get a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
Wait, do you mention that? You guys got Super Bowl 50. What is or Super Bowl 40?
I never talked about that. We won't talk about it, but I will say this, though. I wish the Seahawks would give Big Walt the Super Bowl ring because he got in the Hall of Fame the year that we won the Super Bowl, you know?
If we were ever to win another Super Bowl again.
Hold on. Another Super Bowl pick. Why are they just going for it, man? Pick is good.
What does that do? You're still down 2 scores.
Exactly. It's 8:39 left. The Raiders got a chance to fry the clock and win the game.
I wonder if, for Seahawks fans, what would be...
Gonna fight.
Obviously, would you like to get another shot at the Steelers in the Super Bowl or the Patriots? Probably the Patriots. But it would be nice to win a Super Bowl against Pittsburgh. But it would be even sweeter against New England.
Dude, freaking Cleveland Farrell is killing.
I don't know. I was so happy, though, for any Seahawks fans out there when the Steelers lost Super Bowl 45 against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and the Green Bay was the 6th seed that year.
What tables?
Oh, God, Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers.
Met my new homie, Patrick Mahomes. We're friends. What? Is that why we're here? Well, that's why I brought you here. I don't know why he's here. Aaron takes his favorite agent ever.
I just hope
I
just hope Al Michaels never calls a Super Bowl that we're in again.
Freak the state.
The game doesn't end after a spectacular touchdown grab because there's always another team looking.
We were on Fox when we won Super Bowl 48.
Yeah, Michael Strahan did our trophy presentation, which was pretty awesome. Marcus Allen had to carry the trophy to the podium for us.
Wait, the Patriots were on Fox when they won Super Bowl 36
and Super Bowl 51
and Super Bowl 39
and Super Bowl 51
and Super Bowl 51.
Yep, they were on Fox. I bet you saw a lot of butthurt 49ers leaving our stadium after Richard Sherman tip. Fuck yeah, I did. I bet your team.
It's still tough to see him in that uniform.
I bet your Mano was in prison when Sherman tipped us to Super Bowl 48.
I wish he didn't go to a division rival. If he went to like the Packers or hell the AFC.
Hey, relax. He's only got one more year left on the Niner contract after this year. I'm not even gonna knock Sherman for joining the 49ers.
I'm not. Seahawks cut him.
Yeah, so
he's not. You're right. He's not the player he wants.
Well, he did have a pick 6 against Tampa Bay yesterday.
Well, Wilson better not give him a gift.
Not surprisingly, most customers prefer the protection of our lifetime
right now,
trying to finish out and 48-hour risk free
But I'll think about possibly going live for that Seahawks Steelers game, maybe.
Back in Oakland.
I'm never gonna go live for one of those road games, that's for sure. Might do this week, you know.
Yeah, but Richard Sherman better sign a 1-day contract to retire.
That'd be cool to see. Have
all right, he provided a lot of great moments.
Here we go. Can he take? Wayne Harris, can he do? That's game. Harris just brought him in the field goal range. It almost looks like he was. Harris was the one that took that knockdown punt or the touchdown on Christmas Eve last year. Dude, 72 yards. They're in business right now. This looks like just one field goal can put the game away. I think they're gonna. This might result in another Josh Jacobs touchdown. The third touchdown, or does Tyrell Williams maybe get touchdown number 2, or one of the tight ends maybe? Damn. Gotta look out for that guy on freaking kick returns. Smart. Yep. Josh Jacobs.
I'm glad we got the Raiders team last year. That was the best.
Hell yeah. Heck, you know what? I'm glad we didn't have to play them in that jumpy stadium. I'm glad we played them in Wembley. London.
On that back, it was bad turf.
Yeah, but we still. How much we stacked Derek Carr like 5 or 6 times in that game. Frank Clark had a monster game last year with us.
That was probably the easiest game on the schedule.
Yeah, we won that game 27-3. Didn't even let them in the end zone at all. Touchdowns were scored by Jerron Brown, Tyler Lockett, and David Moore. 3 touchdown passes from Russell Wilson that game. That's why I love the Seahawks in Mexico City game, so Wilson got a chance to win in 3 different countries. And that's a first down for Josh Jacobs. It's looking like I got this game right.
Yep.
Denver did not look good tonight, man. Josh Jacobs.
Maybe they weren't ready for prime time, as Mark Tomlin said last night.
Yeah. Wait, you talking about the Broncos weren't ready?
Yeah.
Why did you mention Mike Tomlin? Mike
Well,
Tomlin.
maybe they weren't. Maybe the Broncos weren't ready for prime time.
Oh, man. Is Von Miller even had an effect in this game tonight? Is Von Miller even playing tonight?
I bet the Steelers are going to be so happy when Brady retires. He's horrible.
Von Miller in the game. Yep.
At least we only have to play Tom Brady once every 4 years.
Von Miller even playing tonight? No Von Miller. Broncos Von Miller. Oh, wait, never mind. Someone find Von Miller and Bradley Chubb and let them know the game has started 2 hours ago. 3 minutes. I think it was 4 down territory. Why the field goal? You're still down 2 TDs. Not good. It's a miracle. Brandon Stokely.
Ben Stokely played for the Seahawks in our 2010
upset over the Saints. All right, here we go. Send it a touchdown. Yep. Jacobs. Gain of about 3rd down. Even a field goal makes it 24-9 and puts this game away. Denver's defense.
Somebody said, why did they kick a field goal down 15? That's like Mike Tomlin last night. What does a field goal do?
Nothing. Did nothing for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got heavily.
He just wanted to get some points. And then they give up. So, I mean, they gave up a bomb to Philip Dorsett that pretty much ended any hope of a comeback.
All right. 3rd and 4. There's Von Miller. He's quiet all night. Their car snaps. Hands off to. Yep, they're going to kick a field. I would kick the field goal if I'm the Raiders right now. Let the clock go down, kick a field goal, make it 24-9. That's probably what the final score will be, depending on what Joe Flacco does with the ball here on the next possession. Here comes Carlson getting ready to come out and kick.
Eddie remembers the Packers-Vikings tie. But do you also remember the 2013 tie?
Yeah, Eddie's like, I'm glad we played the Raiders in London, too. Tom Cable. Tom Cable.
Yeah, sure, Wilson could have hurt his knee on the baseball field or something.
All right. Snap. Kick. Good. 24-9. Raiders lead at 24-9.
Seahawks know what it's unfortunately like to play on a bad field. Example, State Farm Stadium.
Or the Redskins in 2012.
That game ended RG3's career. At least Chris Clemens came back to win a Super Bowl, but he did tear his ACL on that field, didn't he?
Yeah, Chris Clemens had the strip sack on Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl.
Who hit his arm to force the fumble or force the pick six by Smith?
Cliff Abel, man. I talked with him in the Truth on Bowling that video about that. Remember? Cliff Abel mentioned it's just a simple bull rush. He just bull rushed Orlando
Managers may stay
Anderson.
the same, but some give their
Orlando
clients
Franklin.
cookie-cutter
Rushed the guy. He was able to hit Pace Robinson through it, and Malcolm caught it. Houston, Malcolm Smith, those Cliff Abel won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and when we played the Raiders in London, I think they still had Amari Cooper.
They did have Mark
Business
Cooper.
structured.
I think the Packers will ever get a game in London.
Our clients come from other
I wonder what the London games this year are.
Fisher Investments.
I liked it when they only did 1 or 2 games in London.
Let's see. Let's look up the London games this year. All right. All right. International games for 2019. Here are the London games for 2019. October 6th will be the Bears and the Raiders at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Khalil Mack gets a chance at his revenge.
Oh.
The first London game is Khalil Mack against his old team. London game number 2, Carolina Panthers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Tottenham Hotspur at October 13th. London game number 3, Wembley Stadium, Cincinnati Bengals versus the Los Angeles Rams. London game number 4 and the last one, Houston Texans versus Jacksonville Jaguars, November 3rd. That will be a Gardner. The stash goes to London. Gardner Minshew. We're going to call him the stash. And then last but not least for international games will be the Kansas City Chiefs and they're showing the Vegas Stadium. Yeah, the Mexico City game is Chiefs versus Chargers. That's a nice ass stadium. Easy stadium. I wouldn't buy that stadium when it was under construction. I got a YouTube video on that talking about the stadium. 2 fields on it. Normal turf for field turf for UNLV, and then the grass field to be rolled in like the stadium. Davis wants the Raiders playing on grass.
Last year at the end, the Raiders didn't know what was going on. Where they were going to play home. The final game, a victory lap of the black hole, slapping hands. Babies. This is such a unique place. I as a Broncos player for.
They dress like it's Halloween all the time in the black hole.
That's just the Raider way, man. The Raiders are always like that. That's why they said no place you want to take your daughter to in the top 10. They always talking all that stuff. All right, Flacco passes. Portland Sutton. Sutton is at the. There's the flag. This one's probably going back. Maybe it's a free play. Yep, free play. Decline the penalty. First down, Denver. They're going to need a point. Denver's going to have to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Touchdown, 9 plus 6, 15, 2-point conversion makes it. We'll make it 24-17. But the Denver Broncos need to score. Philip Lindsay, and it's about 8. I mean, the crazy thing would be you have to get a quick score. Then you have to maybe go try to get a 3 and out and then get a chance. I don't know. I don't think you would have. So I got to take shots at the end zone right here. So. Slow right now. Snap. Flacco. Rose. Complete. Sanders.
And kick the extra point, extend the game.
Yeah.
Fail the 2-point conversion, still 2-score games. You don't go for 2 until you're down 8.
Yeah. Wait, 24-16. That would be an
1 score, yeah.
1 score, but they would have to go for 2-point conversion.
Yeah, you go on the second. Go for 2 on the second.
Flacco. That throws. Caught by Sutton, and Sutton is old. Clock still ticking. 3:23 left.
They've already had to use the timeout.
Yeah.
That face mask call could be 24-16.
It could. But Flacco has not been able to put the ball in the end zone yet. No touchdown catches. The receivers haven't been able to come through. Flacco back, throws, and way overthrown. 3:01 left in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 7. Flacco knows he's got to put in. Field goal does nothing. You have to go for it now. They have to go for it now. Here we go. All right, 3rd and 7. Yep. Extra point. That's a big score touchdown. Flacco. Throw. Flacco, first down at the 2-yard line. Try to get a touchdown for a 2-minute warning. Don't be surprised they hand off to Lindsey or Freeman here. Freeman's in the game. Flacco, quarterback sneak. That was the most god-awful quarterback sneak ever. That was a god-awful quarterback sneak. Raiders were ready for that one, man. That was.
It wasn't the Bush push from the Notre Dame USC game in like 2005.
All right, clock's still ticking. All right. Flacco throws. Touchdown, Emmanuel Sanders. Flacco's first touchdown pass as a Bronco goes to Emmanuel Sanders. Now you got to go for 2. 1. Wait, 1? Well, yeah, 2 makes it 24-17, then it'd be a 7-point game. But finally, Joe Flacco has finally thrown a touchdown pass as a Denver Bronco. And it goes to Emmanuel Sanders. One thing both these guys have in common, they both have Super Bowl rings. Yep, they're kicking the PAT. But now do they go for the onside kick before the 2-minute warning or not? One-score game, 24-16. Do we get overtime? Or probably not.
Probably not.
It'll be interesting to see what happens, though. I want to see it, though, you know. Get a good game at least, you know. See if they can make it a game. If they get a touchdown, they have to go for 2.
There's the baseball diamond.
There it is, right down there.
I hate when the Mariners play there because the foul ground. And a ball that usually should be in the stands for a foul, then I get out.
I'm going to go for the onside kick. Do you go for the onside kick?
I'm just glad the Mariners only have 18 games left. After that 20, the Astros scored as much as the.
Wait, let's see the. Oh, no onside kick.
Astros scored as much as the Seahawks did yesterday.
Yeah, 21.
21-1.
That's how bad the Mariners are.
No, the first 15 games were nice, especially when they started off 13-2 and they took 3 out of 4 at home against Boston. Been another disaster year after year, though. Whatever really changes.
Yeah. Hey, it couldn't be as ugly as we know our game yesterday when we were able to win.
Who said that?
What?
Who said that?
Me.
I don't know if that's the best.
Flacco shouldn't have done that. He's talking about the quarterback sneak that he was. All right, let's see what Derek Carr does. See if Derek Carr puts the game away. Carr, handoff. That's going to be. I spent a timeout for the 2-minute warning. They're trying to say much time so they could have time for a drive in case they were to get a stop and go drive down and tie the game and force overtime. They'd have to go for 2 if they were to get a quick touchdown, you know. Just don't leave too much time, you know, like, you know, the Texans did with Drew Brees, and they set up fucking Lutz for that game winner earlier tonight. Man, I'm going to be tired in the morning, but screw it. It was worth doing this game, though. It was worth it.
This kind of victory on opening day was a horrendous schedule.
Still Sean McDonough in the Monday night.
Who?
Sean McDonough. Who did it with Jason Garrett last year?
You mean Jason Witten?
Yeah, Jason Witten. Sean McDonough?
Joe Tessitore, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sean McDonough did it 2 years ago. I think he went back to college. games.
I like when it's Trico and Gruden, man. They're the best.
Well, Michael's in that. And then when it was on ABC.
Yep.
When you go out and get a guy like Joe Flacco.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Third down.
It was always fun getting home
Third
from
and
like
8.
elementary school or junior high and watching Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah.
Although when we were in junior high, I think that's when they first started going to ESPN.
Yep.
Sweetheart says, white shoes.
Grace and Grace. I didn't like freaking
Be sweet.
DK Metcalf's mouthpiece. That was weird.
Be both.
Be both. Yes, all right, come on, let's just get back, man. I want to see the freaking what you.
I wish you could just fast forward through the commercials. You can't fast forward through it.
Yeah, they need to freaking stop making commercials so football games.
The halftime show needs to be cut down in the Super Bowl to like 15 minutes. Like what it is in a regular season game.
Mm-hmm. Halftime is long during the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, who's saying you?
You have enough time to go to the store and get back if you're fast enough. The game will get started. The halftime show's not even good anymore.
Yep. Former NFL star walks out and gives away his 145th home to a single parent.
Although you said it was pretty cool seeing the halftime show. Katy Perry. You said that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
You said it showed the commercials.
Yeah, there's some of the commercials, not all the commercials. When I went to the Super Bowl, yeah. I still got my finger lights somewhere from halftime. I don't know where I put those LED lights. The little lights you wear on your fingers during the halftime show.
Oh, my bad. Geico. It's easy to manage your policy whenever, wherever. Trouble you for another marshmallow.
Coming up, complete post-game coverage from Oakland and New Orleans. Saints wide receiver Michael Thomas joins the show, plus the weekend's bad beats. Goes out the first an emotional return. See after the game, huge third down coming back to Steve Lewis. Enjoying this booth, man.
All right, here we go.
Stay tuned for the Ram Trucks.
Can the Raiders close it out?
Wrap up the game here in Oakland.
Or does Denver get another chance to try to tie the game? Louis Riddick joins us, Scott Van Pelt after the game.
Talking about John Davis.
Carr past Tyrell Williams, and that will ice the game. Game over. That'll do it. Looks like I got it right. That's game.
That'll do it for week 1.
Tyrell Williams with the icing on the cake. He started off getting the first touchdown on the first Raider drive, and the Raiders haven't looked back since,
3 more months to go.
Yep. But Oakland opens up the Raiders open up the last ever season. Hell yeah.
To bounce back.
Dude, freaking.
Even though it's in depth, Denver's a tough place.
Dude, the Raiders. Another first down, it's over. Wow. First player since 2001 with 100 yards from scrimmage and 2 rush touchdowns in the NFL debut. Last person to do that, LaDainian Tomlinson. LaDainian Tomlinson is the last person to do it. Now Josh Jacobs puts his name in there. Wow. That's joining some legendary company. John Elway's got to be wondering about this one. And that's the end of the game. The Oakland Raiders, begin their final season in Oakland with a victory over the Denver Broncos in Week 1 on Monday Night Football. Final Raiders 24, Broncos 16. Looks like I got the pick right. And on to next week. Game picks for Week 2 tomorrow, right, Dallas?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining in. And remember, until the next time, if you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. And as always, go Seahawks.